Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between Sugar Shane Mosley and Victor Ortiz.
And 6 defeats coming out of Linwood, Sugar Shane Mosley. His adversary. His professional record consists of 28 wins, 22 by way of knockout, and 2 losses. Fighting out of Oxnard, Vicious Victor Ortiz.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Shane Mosley has faced power punchers before. We know he was recently up against Miguel Cotto. Now he faces this power puncher.
Well, Mosley, there's a couple of things that allow him to deal with a power puncher. Nobody really wants to fight a guy that has that big eraser. It's dangerous, but Mosley has a really good chin, and he has the speed. He's technically pretty good. Defensively, he knows what he's doing with. So if that's all you have is power, Mosley has more than that.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Not much action as he just ties up. Sugar Shane Mosley's tagged. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Seconds remaining in this round. Ortiz has got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Sugar Shane Mosley. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Scored well with that straight left. Mosley's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, What does he have to think about laying that trap?
Well, all he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him, so he's the one who gets his way.
Downstairs with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Last 10 seconds. Mosley's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Shane Mosley from Pomona, California, and his career aligns and parallels with another Southern California fighter, and that, of course, is Oscar De La Hoya. So even though Shane has been one of the best of his generation, just a little bit in the shadow of a fellow Southern California fighter.
Yes, that's true. I mean, he has the name Sugar Shane Mosley, but he has a fighter who was a terrific amateur just like him, even a better amateur. He won gold medal in the Olympics and has a name that can catch up to Sugar Shane. And, of course, that's the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Of course, Shane Mosley is the only boxer who has beaten Oscar De La Hoya 2 times in his career.
Yeah, well, he can match up real well. He's just as fast as De La Hoya, maybe even faster than De La Hoya, but a little stronger, a little bit more physical than De La Hoya.
And now he scores well with the straight right.
Hey, hit back!
Shane Mosley's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Final 10 seconds. He scored well after being hit himself. And round 3 comes to an end.
Upstairs, upstairs, downstairs, over and over again, upstairs, downstairs.
There you go.
Mosley's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Wow, is he defensively sound. Mosley's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it.
Body shots.
Halfway through round number 4. Ortiz's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. A crushing two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Ortiz's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent.
This is your fight.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Well placed, straight right hand. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Sugar Shane Mosley with a big right. Well timed by Sugar Shane Mosley. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Relax.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He missed with that headshot. Solid left hand to the head. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Very accurate two-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And round 5 comes to an end. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Ortiz is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Mosley's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Ortiz is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Mosley's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round 6.
Keep moving.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Fine looking right hand by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Look at that combination by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's right hand scores well that time. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Here we go. action to start the 7th round. Mosley's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a lull now, he could blow that first half of the fight, what he's done so well.
Halfway through the 7th round.
Go get him!
Back to the body.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Shane Mosley's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
As we start round number 8, Mosley's up on Teddy's scorecard. I think that's clear to see, Teddy, but it's also clear to see that it has not been the easiest of nights for him.
No, and it's clear to see we're coming up to a fork of the road. It could go either way. We're going to find out.
Focus.
Good job!
Nice combination by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Shane Mosley is able to avoid that punch. He has found his groove with this right hand.
Nice!
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Good 1-2 by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
I see it! Like what I see in there! Face yourself!
Head body. You're still not moving enough. Move.
Mosley's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Mosley's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. On the mark with the straight left hand. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Scored well with the left downstairs. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Mosley's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And that's the end of round 9. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie.
Oh, yes.
Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
Keep working the body.
That's what I want to see.
A shooting right hand by Sugar Shane Mosley.
Finish yourself.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Halfway through round 10. Mosley's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Parries that punch intended for the head. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Really frustrating his opponent now. Mosley's so defensively sound. Oh! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley's the man. One single punch, one solid knockout. That's all it took.
And I love the way he did it. He tricked him into it. He made him walk in a little bit and then bang.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.